Yo, what is up, guys? Supreme Ultimate Power here, sub for short. And welcome to my first ever video of Up Your Game. So what is Up Your Game? Well, Up Your Game is a series dedicated to, well, in a sense, help you up your game. So this series was inspired by this exact same gameplay. And it's because if there is something that happens in this gameplay, if there's something that I can never ever get away of, it's not lag, it's not hackers, campers, it's bad teammates. And every other game, I just have the worst teammates in the world. And I don't get how everyone in the enemy team can go positive and everyone in my team can go negative, and then it happens over and over again. They put like the same people in the same fucking team every time. You know, there are this few instances where that doesn't happen, and that's when I get my gameplays. But there are the instances, and the majority of time, that doesn't happen. And so I hate bad teammates, and I want to help you guys become better teammates, better players. So today we're gonna tell you guys, we are going to discover what type of players you are and how you should play to become a better player. Because not everyone's the same, right? Not everyone has the same reflex, not everyone, you know, we're humans and we're all different. So you can't, there's some stuff that's just a gift, a natural talent. Not everyone has the reflexes of a freaking cheetah or tiger, right? So there are three types of players. At least I consider that there are three different types of players. There are objective players, there are slayer players, and there are bad players. Alright, so the objective and slayer players fall in the good player category, and the bad players, well, they're in the bad player category. So how do you figure out if say you're good? How do you figure out if you're an objective player or a slayer player? Well, it's really easy, really. I mean, it's actually really easy. All you have to do is go play a domination game. Why domination? Because domination is the most straight up objective game mode there is. Now if you feel an urge, a desire to go capture the flag more than you go to seek out gunfights, you are most likely an objective player. Now instead of going to flag, you like sit up and aim at people. Aim at the flag, trying to catch somebody off guard while they're trying to get on the flag. You're probably a slayer. It's just, what do you consider more important, getting the flag or getting a kill? And even though the game registers getting a flag more than getting a kill, sometimes a kill is worth more than getting a flag because of the person that you killed. So now you know if you're an objective player or not an objective player. But how do you know if you're a slayer? Alright, well, all you gotta do is go to your barracks, go to your leaderboards, and then go to your kills. Now you gotta look at your average kills, and you have to have above 15. If you don't have above 15, you are not a slayer. A minimum of 15. On average, you want to be around 20 kills on average. But you know, sometimes you do have less depending on the game modes that you play. And your average skills is a conjunction of all the game modes, not just, you know, certain ones. So there's some game modes that it's not that kill heavy. There are other game modes that are. For example, Search and Destroy is not that kill heavy. So let's continue down the line. So what if you don't have more than 15 kills and you don't like playing the objective? Well, then you're a bad player. Now at this point, we can do something to figure out if you are a bad player or not. But we'll just work with it for now, and if you're not a Slayer, you can be an objective player. Because the whole point of this episode is how to level up as fast as possible. Now, depending on what type of player you are, playing how you at your best is going to help you level up the fastest. Because, well, getting killed doesn't get you points. Getting the objective and getting kills does. So figuring out what type of player you are is going to increase your score per minute, and that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to increase your score per minute. So if you're an objective player, if you're not a Slayer, you're an objective or bad. And because you don't want to be bad, for now, you're going to be an objective player. So now you got to look at your KD. If your KD is under than 1, I highly recommend that you use support score streaks over kill score streaks or kill streaks. Because support kill streaks or support score streaks, whatever you want to call them, you're gonna get them more consistently since you die a lot, according to your KD ratio. And even if you say, oh well, I'm trolling, well, you're still dying a lot. So you're doing it on purpose. So what type of score streaks should you run that are gonna help your team? Well, this really depends who you're playing, but generally, let me tell you what type of score streaks you should be running. Support streaks, I mean. So you should be running something like the ammo crate and the ballistics vest, and those should be your main to-go support streaks, because every time somebody gets ammo from your ammo crate, I believe that's 50 points, and every time somebody gets a ballistics vest, that's 50 points. And if you die easily, getting a ballistics vest is really gonna help you absorb a bit more bullets and in a sense win more gunfights. So what is the third, support streak that you could run? Well, there are many different options, and all of them are actually really good. It just depends on what type of player or on what type of game mode you are. For example, if you tend to not get a lot of kills, period, I would get something like the Moss. And if you guys are losing, if the enemy likes to call in a lot of air streaks or something, you could shoot them down with your Moss rocket launcher. Or you could run something like the ground jammer, and if they're putting a lot of sentry guns and IMSs and SATCOMs and all that, you can just call in your ground jammer and bam, bam, bam. And every object that you destroy, that's 100 points for you. So say that there's a turret, there's an IMS, and there are 2 SATCOMs. That is 400 points you just got. Now that's experience points, not points towards your kills. But that's really good. And actually, that is around 4 points for your support kill streak or whatever. So what if your KD is above 1 and you're an objective player? Well, this really depends on you. It could be a 1 because at the beginning of the game it was really hard, but now you're better. This is more of a judge yourself, and if you're able to go at least a 5 kill streak, like every 2 games out of 3, assault streaks could really help you. I would run a 5 kill streak, a 7 kill streak, and a 9 kill streak, just so you can get them as soon as possible. Because you are being an objective player, and that means that you are more prone to getting killed than a Slayer player. So what I would run is either an IMS or a guard dog. Usually the IMS, because you are being the objective player, and what you would want to do is place the IMS on the flag, whether it be the B flag or the A flag, just to protect the flag. And if there is, and for your seventh kill streak, you want to run something like the sentry gun or the tornado rocket. These two are created to, again, get your people off the flag. You put in your sentry gun aiming at the flag, B flag or whatever flag you want it to be, and as soon as somebody tries to get on the flag, bang, they're dead. Unless they have a 9-bang, or they flank it and they knife it, or if they have a riot shield. So that's why a tornado rocket is better. But there are some instances, like in this map, the tornado rocket, it's not that good, as you saw me call it in earlier. I didn't get, I believe I only got 1 kill, I'm not sure. But the reason for that being is that B flag has a roof over it. And what score streak, whether it be sentry gun or tornado rocket, you run on that map really depends on B flag. If there's a roof on top of B flag, or say if you're playing team deathmatch, whatever game mode you guys are playing, I mean the hotspot, if there's a roof over it, then you're going to want to run a sentry gun. If there isn't a roof over it, you're gonna wanna run a tornado rocket, because you can't really shoot down a tornado rocket. I'm not sure if you can, like, if you shoot it, it explodes, because I haven't seen it happen, and even if you can, that's extremely hard to do. And when people see that on their minimap, they're not gonna look up and try to shoot it. They're gonna run to cover as fast as they fucking can. At least that's what I do. And hey, if I do that, that's a good thing. So the gameplay ends right here. You can see me going 48-13, but the clip is not over, so let's continue talking. Episode number 2 is gonna be all about the Slayers and what you should run, but let's continue with your objective player. Really important thing you need to run if you're an objective player is tactical grenades, and you either want a trophy, you want a class with a trophy system, you want another one with a 9-bang. You want the 9-bang to get them sentry guns and their IMS off the B flag whenever the B flag has an IMS or a sentry gun, just so it's easier to cap. And once you cap it, you want to switch to your trophy system class, get yourself killed, and run in there, place down your trophy system. And that way they can't throw lethals at you, because your trophy system is going to destroy them. So once you have your trophy system down, you don't have to worry about frag grenades, Semtex, throwing knives, C4s, IDs, canister bombs, rocket launchers, noob tubes, all those things. You don't have to worry about them. So if you're an objective player, make sure every class has either a 9-bang tactical or a trophy system tactical. Now, for your lethal, you want to run an ID. Now, I know everyone hates the ID, but hey, all you have to do is run sit rep and you're good. So always have a class with sit rep if you play online, just because IMS are happening. So what you want to do is an IED, and you want to put it on the middle flag, or whatever that flag might be, just so you can protect yourself better. So anyways, this gameplay is coming to the end, and as you can see, you can't really be a one-man army against decent players. So it's been Supreme Ultimate Power. Make sure you subscribe, make sure you hit the like button, make sure you share the video, and if you didn't like the video, comment below, tell me what you didn't like about it so I can better up my content, because I really want my content to be as best as it can possibly be. Anyways, I'll see you guys later. Peace.